Australia's economy has long been admired for its robust growth and resilience. From its rich natural resources to its strategic economic policies, Australia has built a prosperous economy. However, there are growing concerns that despite this wealth, the country's educational and intellectual standards are declining. This is the story of how Australia's economy got rich and is getting dumber. Welcome to Luxe Lane. Australia's economic success story begins with its vast natural resources. The country is rich in minerals like iron ore, coal and gold, which have driven its economic growth for decades. The mining boom of the early 2000s, fueled by China's rapid industrialization, led to an unprecedented period of prosperity. Exports of these resources brought in significant revenue, creating jobs and boosting the national income. This period of abundance allowed Australia to build a strong economic foundation. In addition to natural resources, Australia has a well-developed agricultural sector. The country's fertile land and favourable climate make it a leading exporter of wheat, beef, wool and wine. These agricultural exports have diversified Australia's economy, reducing its reliance on mining and contributing to its wealth. Australia's strategic economic policies have also played a crucial role in its prosperity. The government has implemented policies that promote free trade, attract foreign investment, and encourage innovation. Australia's stable political environment, robust legal system, and transparent regulatory framework have made it an attractive destination for global investors. These factors have combined to create a strong and dynamic economy. Australia's strong education system was once a key driver of its economic success. The country has a high literacy rate and a well-established network of universities and vocational institutions. Australian universities are known for their research output and quality of education, attracting students from around the world. This influx of international students has not only brought in revenue but also contributed to the country's intellectual capital. However, despite these achievements, there are growing concerns that Australia's educational standards are declining. Recent studies have shown a worrying trend. Australian students are falling behind in international assessments of reading, mathematics, and science. The Programme for International Student Assessment PISA rankings have highlighted a steady decline in the performance of Australian students over the past decade. This decline raises questions about the future competitiveness of Australia's workforce. One of the key factors contributing to this decline is the underfunding of the education system. While Australia has invested heavily in its economy, education spending has not kept pace with the needs of a growing and diverse student population. Schools, particularly in rural and disadvantaged areas, often lack the resources and support necessary to provide quality education. This disparity has led to significant gaps in educational outcomes between different regions and socio-economic groups. Teacher quality is another critical issue. Teaching is a demanding profession that requires significant training and support. However, there have been concerns about the recruitment and retention of high-quality teachers in Australia. Low salaries, high workloads, and a lack of professional development opportunities have made it challenging to attract and retain the best talent in the education sector. The result is a teaching workforce that is often overstretched and under-resourced. Curriculum and teaching methods have also come under scrutiny. Critics argue that the Australian education system places too much emphasis on rote learning and standardized testing, rather than fostering critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills. This approach can stifle innovation and fail to prepare students for the demands of a rapidly changing global economy. There is a growing call for education reform that prioritizes holistic learning and equips students with the skills needed for the future. The rise of technology and automation is another factor impacting Australia's workforce. While these advancements have driven economic growth and productivity, they have also changed the nature of work. Many traditional jobs are being replaced by automated processes, and new jobs require different skill sets. The education system has struggled to keep up with these changes, leading to a mismatch between the skills students are acquiring and those needed in the job market. Economic inequality further exacerbates the issue. While Australia has enjoyed overall economic growth, the benefits have not been evenly distributed. Wealth disparity has increased, with the richest segments of the population accumulating more wealth while others are left behind. This inequality can limit access to quality education and opportunities for upward mobility. perpetuating a cycle of disadvantage. Despite these challenges, there are efforts underway to address the decline in educational standards and ensure a brighter future for Australia's youth. The government has announced various initiatives aimed at improving teacher quality, increasing funding for schools, and reforming the curriculum. These measures are designed to create a more equitable and effective education system that can prepare students for the challenges of the 21st century. There is also a growing recognition of the importance of early childhood education. Research has shown that the early years are crucial for cognitive and social development. Investing in early childhood education can yield significant long-term benefits, improving educational outcomes and reducing inequality. Policies aimed at expanding access to high-quality early childhood education are a step in the right direction. In conclusion, Australia's economic success has been built on its rich natural resources, strategic policies, and strong educational foundation. However, the decline in educational standards poses a significant threat to the country's future prosperity. Addressing the underfunding of education, improving teacher quality, reforming the curriculum, and tackling economic inequality are essential steps to ensure that Australia's wealth is matched by its intellectual and educational achievements. As Australia navigates these challenges, it will be crucial to prioritise education and innovation to sustain its position as a leading global economy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to Luxe and check out some of our other videos.